Hey beauties, I thought it would be really fun today to do another comparison video, and so today I'm going to compare the Morphe Eyelid Primer, which is considered drugstore, and it is about $10, versus our high-end MAC Eyelid Primer. So, and that runs about $30. It's way more expensive. It is that OG staple that everybody loves, and so today I thought let's battle it out and see which one is better, especially because I am running out of my MAC paint pot. And I thought, do I really need to go buy another one, or is my Morphe Primer, you know, doing a better job? So I thought I would battle them out today, guys. So let's see, which eye do you guys think is the high-end eye or the drugstore eye? So is this the high-end eye or is this the drugstore eye? Just watch, guys, and find out which one worked better than the other. And guys, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And definitely give me a thumbs up if you like this video. That helps me out so much. And give me a thumbs up if you love dupes and comparison videos. Just keep watching, guys, to find out which eye is drugstore and which eye is high-end. So guys, I've got my Morphe Eyelid Primer in my, this is actually my right hand, and then I've got my MAC paint pot in my left hand. So I'm almost out of my paint pot, so that's what inspired me today, because I was like, you know, I have to go buy another paint pot, and then I was like, wait a minute, girl, do you really need to be purchasing this high-end, expensive AF eyelid primer when this Morphe one has been working wonders for me? So I'm gonna go ahead today and try it out. You dolls let me know what you think, because I'm gonna do one eye with my Morphe and one eye with my MAC primer. So if we could see a difference, you know, let a girl know, because you know we do need to save our coin, right? So I'm just looking like a hot mess today, guys, but I always just, you know, I just want to do something, so, you know, I just go ahead and just up and do it. So let me see here, guys, which palette should I use today? I mean, I always love to go for my soft glam, but I feel like you guys are over it, right? I'm traveling right now, guys, so I don't have all my palettes with me, but I do have my Nicole Concilio palette from Violet Voss, so let's go ahead and use this today. Although this looks just like my soft glam, right? I mean, I gotta tell you guys, the God's honest truth, my favorite palette right now, I think I've used it though in quite a few videos, and you dolls are probably sick AF of it, but this palette, this is the Morphe Happy Hour palette. So this is just my favorite palette right now. And I actually did a different look with it the other day, so if you know, I'll use this palette and just do a different look. So I want to use like the same exact type of brush to apply the primer so that we can really get a good assessment. So I'm just going to use two fluffy brushes, or here actually I'll use two synthetic brushes. So I'm going to take my MAC primer first, and actually I forgot what I said earlier, but this is my right hand. So let's start with the right eye, and I'll put this, I'm going to try to put the same amount. I want to really, you know, I myself really want to know, guys, because I really would rather not buy expensive if I don't have to, but there is a good amount on here. It's just harder to tell because, you know, the MAC comes in the pot. So I'll put it on my hand, and then because I really want to get the same amount of product, because that could make a huge difference too on each eye. So here we are. So this is the MAC paint pot. So I always do love how the MAC paint pot feels very creamy. It's very soothing on your eyes. It always just feels so good when you apply it. So that is definitely a bonus. So now I'm going to take a different brush. This is a similar, you know, synthetic type of shader brush. And let's take our Morphe. So since the Morphe doesn't come in a pot, I'm going to try to get the same amount out, because it, you know, you do get a good amount out when you use your paint pot. So I'm taking a good amount. Let's see what looks similar. So this is about, it looks about the same as what I used from the MAC. So the paint pot definitely, this feels very sheer and water-like compared to the MAC paint pot. The MAC paint pot feels very, I want to reach right. I feel like I need to reach into more Morphe. So I've reached already in one time to get the same thickness. So already the paint pot feels very less creamy. It doesn't feel as soothing. You can see, I don't think you guys are gonna be able to see this, but it's much streakier than the paint pot. So, because I've been using the Morphe Primer lately and I've just been loving it, you know, I've been really loving the results. So actually when I use the Morphe paint pot though, I do go over it with concealer. And with the paint pot, I don't think I would need to use concealer. It's already dried down, the paint pot, and this is still tacky. So just for today, normally though when I use the Morphe, like I said, I do go over it with concealer, so maybe that's why I've been liking the effect of it lately so much. But if you're having to use concealer and the primer, that's taking away from any money that you think you like. If I was thinking that I was saving money by going in with concealer, you know, I'm kind of like offsetting the money that I would have saved by not purchasing the paint pot. The paint pot so far seems like a concealer and a primer in one, if you get what I'm saying. So this is still wet, but I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadow. This feels very dry now and no product is coming off. This feels wet. I'm not even gonna touch it because I could tell the product's gonna come off. So now I gotta show you, I just gotta use this palette again, guys. I'm so flippin' obsessed. So I'm gonna take the shade, this is what I did the other day and I just loved it. I took the shade Snap. Usually I've been using Cheers, but the other day, like I said, I went in with Snap. So I just think this palette is so beautiful. I'm in love with it. Especially the palette is only $15, it was only $14 or $15. So right there you can see how it's just such a gorgeous palette. Sometimes the colors are a little patchy, but you know, I just have fun. You know, I tap on the patchy areas, or you have to go in a few. I just love the colors in some of these Morphe palettes, so that's why I don't mind the patchiness and things like that, because I really enjoy the colors, the warmth of the colors and things like that. So I'm going to use a different fluffy brush for our left eye, just so we could get, you know, a good assessment. Oh, so far it's looking brighter. Now you see, that's what the makeup artist that I met, and this girl had the most beautiful makeup of life, and I met her at the Morphe booth. Wow. Are you kidding me? It really is super vibrant with the Morphe Primer eye. Oh, I gotta zoom you guys in. Do you guys see that? This is the same exact color, same exact fluff. Well, it's a different fluffy brush, but same, you know, I only used a fluffy brush. I actually went in twice. This one I went in a few times. Do you see how vibrant that is? Oh my God. Oh, guys, you know I was not expecting this whatsoever, because it looked very, it didn't look as, you know, when I put the Morphe primer on, it didn't look as, it didn't, you know, it just didn't look like all that, but look at that. Oh, she wasn't lying. Guys, I met a girl, I met some Morphe makeup artist, and her makeup was so banging, so vibrant. She had on a vibrant green eye. And she said, you got to get the Morphe primer. And I was like, really? But, you know, I didn't feel like she was just selling it to me, although, you know, of course people do that. But I just really, and guys, she wasn't joking, because she said the shadows are going to pop, the colors are going to pop, and that is totally made the colors pop. Wow. I'm so happy I did this with you guys today, because I didn't know that. I just knew I was really loving my Morphe primer. So I'm just going to take this shade now. This is the shade Mixer. And I'm just going to go back into our MAC eye and just blend our edge. So I'm just putting one time in just to blend the edge. Let's put some over here. And then I'll get another small fluffy brush and just blend the Morphe eye. Wow, so it is much more vibrant, because this is amazing, guys. These are the same exact colors, just different primers. It's amazing. See, it's much more vibrant. Wow. That's amazing, guys. Isn't that amazing? You can see it's so vibrant. I'm so happy, because now I'm not gonna buy another paint pot now. Nope. I think I used this color the other day too. This is Bottoms Up. So I'm just gonna put some of that in our crease area. The same color with a clean fluffy brush on the other eye. So much more vibrant, guys. Crazy. Well, I'm happy to save money. Let me go ahead and take 5 p.m. and I'm just gonna blend some of that. So the colors just stay much more vibrant. They're just blending even better, I think, with the primer, with the Morphe Primer. So that's the MAC eye, and this is the Morphe. So crazy, right guys? So now I'm just gonna go ahead and take this shade. I'm addicted to this shade, like I can't even believe. This is Hot Spot. Put that right in there just for a quick and easy look. That's not even wet, guys, and it comes out so gorgeous like that. And I also love now smudging this color under my eyes. Guys, I did not do my brow bone, so I'm just gonna take the light shade on the rocks and just put some of this on the brow bone. Yeah, look at how much brighter it is on the Morphe Primer side. That's crazy. That is so crazy. I'm literally in shock. I was not expecting this, guys. I truly was not expecting this much of a difference. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing that we did on my lids on the lower waterline. I'm gonna put on my lashes, finish my face, and I'll be right back. But this is where we're at so far. So beauties, this is the finished look. I went ahead and finished my face. I threw on some Too Faced lipstick and my Lorella lashes, but that's pretty much it. So do you guys see a difference between the Drugstore Morphe eye and the MAC high-end eyelid primer eye? I personally saw a huge difference where the Morphe eye, it seemed like the colors were more vibrant, just really bursting, and so I feel like the Morphe primer really makes your eyeshadow colors pop and look that much more vibrant. So that is a definite plus, especially for you beauties that love your vibrant eyeshadow looks. I feel like if you give the Morphe eyeshadow primer a try, I think you will absolutely love it. It is only $10, and of course the MAC is high-end. It is that OG staple that everybody loves, and it is quite a bit more. I believe it's about $30-something, so you are saving well over $20 when you purchase the Morphe eyeshadow primer versus the MAC eyeshadow primer. So I personally just love the Morphe eyeshadow primer. I've been using it since I got it at the beginning of January. I do have very sensitive eyes. It has not irritated my eyes whatsoever. I have noticed that my shadows last just as long though. They don't seem to last longer than my MAC eyeshadow primer. They last just the same. So at the end of the day, my shadows will still be in place. They'll still be super vibrant. So that is also amazing. So I haven't found any drawbacks to using my Morphe primer. I was totally not expecting though that would actually make your shadows more vibrant, and so that is a huge plus. I was just looking to save money. You're definitely saving money with your Morphe eyeshadow primer, but you're also getting your shadows much more vibrant, and that is just a huge plus. So I definitely recommend the Morphe primer. I personally will be repurchasing my Morphe primer when it runs out, and I will not be going back in for another MAC product. So I'm really just could not be happier. So do you guys see a difference between the Morphe eye and the MAC eye? So this is our drugstore eye, and this is our high-end eye. Do you guys see a difference? Have you guys tried the Morphe primer? What are your thoughts about it? I would love to hear. Let me know in the comments. But thanks so much guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you're all doing good. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about which eye is better. So thank you so much again guys, and I will see you soon. Bye, love you.